Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. Trying to bunt his way on. Vargas flips it, and he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for him today, or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Here's the left fielder, T.J. Friedl, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Runner on the move, pitches low. McCann fires, safe, stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Late that time, and it's strike two. This one kicks away from McCann. No advance, though. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of this three-game set. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Outside corner, got him looking. Friedl wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. First pitch swinging. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. This one kicks away from McCann, but no advance from the runners. The 0-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 0-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ball two.
On the ground right side. The flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Elly looking to steal. That's in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Two on, one out. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. One runs in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Finds its way through, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, one out. Sal Stewart getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Suarez at second. Low at first. One gone. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Marte throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds. Back here at Chase Field and getting to start. Brady Singer. What do you got on him, Chris? Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, in the dirt. Great pick, got him. What a play. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello.
Nope.
Smith with a homer in his last game.
Hey.
Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
Elly. Nope, that's a ball.
To third, Suarez. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. Out towards right center field. Carroll coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting ninth, center fielder Blake Dunn.
Bunting for a hit. Marte, the underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's Garrett Hampson. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And now it's even 1-1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the changeup and it was successful.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
That's a ball.
Singer, the tall righty, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ball.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. And that one hammered.
Foul
Foul ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Lined into right, and that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Elly de la Cruz.
We've seen a lack of plate discipline early in this game, and it keeps happening with the changeups. They need to be more selective and look for pitches they can drive.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Outside low. Ball 3. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman Eugenio Suarez.
Foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball up the middle. Marte on to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball 1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Reds 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Chop back up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And a man aboard. Here is James McCann. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off.
Nope.
Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel.
Here goes the runner. That one ripped, but foul. Here's your one. Gets under and pops it up. Suarez. And there's two down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. So one run in the inning on this base hit. 3 innings complete. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Sal Stewart.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's a ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Next offering way off the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Siri has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder J.J. Bleday.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball. stays alive.
Ball. That's inside.
And that skips into dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Trevino. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Tanner Banks, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sewell, the right-hander, also getting loose. Marte throws to first in time. And welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Liner snagged it first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now the left fielder. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one fouled hard the other way.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Banks. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder Blake Dunn.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Over to first, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Garrett Hampson.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he beats it. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
1 down. TJ Friedel now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Fouled off to the right. And that one ripped to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're at the top of the fifth. Late with the swing there. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In the air, right field. Carroll under it. And that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Chase Field. Well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going.
Nope.
Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Over to low. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Siri at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Siri, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2. The D-backs trailing by a run, last half of inning number 5. Caught him looking for the K. Siri thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. In the air, right field, Lede in position, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a strike at the knees. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Ball.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Nathaniel Lowe will hit next.
First baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. See you later. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, J.J. Bleday. 0-1. This to center field, and that'll get down for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
Ball inside.
The 1-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. And that one clips the corner. Trevino wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2-2 on the way. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Way out front of that inside pitch there.
Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dunn in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated
First
hitter,
and second,
Garrett
2
Hampson.
outs. Garrett Hampson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's one of the best players in the game. And he lays down a bunt. Marte to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder T.J. Friedel.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Marte. And that's the third out. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in the desert. Well, we go bottom 6. James McCann stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Suarez throw to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Nope.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ball 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And the 2-2. That one lifted to left. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Pavin Smith has grounded out a couple of times.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Back here at Chase Field, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Taylor Clark, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thaw getting cranked up as well. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Safe. That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Stewart swings through it for strike one. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Misses the sweeper. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger.
Pitching change here, Taylor Clark.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Trevino in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Low on third. Lede at first, 2 out of the inning. Just missed. Blake Dunn on deck for Cincinnati. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Good job at damage control. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
0-2 now. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first, 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Number 15 at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fast.
That one ripped left field. Friedel on the move. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
To the right side, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Arizona, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Blake Dunn.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Garrett Hampson.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Man at second. Bunt attempt. Popped up. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder
TJ Friedel digs in now. He was late there, strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. Vargas takes it to the bag. Now 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly de la Cruz.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one way inside. One and 2 here.
That's a ball.
Slider misses
out.
outside. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Taylor Clark out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. New pitcher now, Brandon Falk.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Suarez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing. He went. And it's 1-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. Run scoring double here for the Reds. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Center fielder, Jose Siri.
Singer into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. James McCann in now. And there's a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul.
Nope. That's inside.
The Diamondbacks trying to get back into this one here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sneaks through, base hit. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Brock Burke gets the ball now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. 5-3 now. First and second, no outs. Peyton Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. That's strike 1. And ball 1. McCann, the lead runner, out at second. Lawler at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
In the air, left side. Makes the grab. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. In there, sets him down on strikes. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Joan Duran, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Into center. Series sizing it up. Long run. Nice grab. And there's 1 down. Swings through that. Check swing went around. And that's strike 2. Ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
and there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Lede in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here in the desert, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. New pitcher for the Reds, Connor Phillips. He comes on for the 35th time this year. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Next for the Diamondbacks. Center field.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Adrian Del Castillo. He represents the winning run. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Phillips trying to send this to extra innings. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That's a ball.
Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Nothing doing for Arizona. This ball game's still tied 5-all. Adolis Garcia into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a...
Adolis Garcia.
Making a move at second base. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Getting a little more speed out there. He represents the go-ahead run. Digging in, Jose Trevino.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter, Spencer Steer.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Carrying well. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 7-5.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. It's a big boost to the dugout.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. So now back to the top of the order.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the Reds DH, Garrett Hampson. He's been a great free agent sign. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count even 1-1. Bunch it back towards the pitcher. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Ball! That pitch is out.
A little out front there as he swings through it. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of the 10th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Falk departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Man at first with one gone, and now the shortstop, Elly de la Cruz. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joan Duran up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel getting loose as well.
him.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's too low. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Stevenson. He takes over behind the plate. Runner in scoring position. No. Emilio Pagan comes out trying to close it out.
Outstanding year for him out of the pen in terms of locking up wins for this ball club. A chance right here for his 45th save of the season.
There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Suarez throws across the diamond, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Second baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Now into the game, Dane Myers. He takes over in right.
Number 17, Dane Myers.
There's the strike. The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Slice to right. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball, that's just out.
Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
They're down to their final strike. And he'll challenge that called strike.
Aye.
Got it. Ball game.
You don't reach 45 saves in a season by wasting opportunities. This guy's been taking advantage of these moments all year, and we saw it happen again in this win.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy. Just about ready to roll. Here's Garrett Hampson. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Drag bunt back towards the mound. The flip, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah, he's really slumping at the plate right now. Not only is he having a hard time finding any base hits, he's just not finding a way to get on base either. Sometimes a walk can get you back on track. Less than a .250 on-base percentage over his last 10 games. So that kind of tells me that he's jumpy, he's not recognizing the pitches, and he's out of his plate discipline. I got to think he's looking for ways to try to simplify that approach. And I think if you can just let the ball travel a little bit deeper, make sure you see it, that will help you to put good ABs together. And even if you don't get hits, you'll draw some walks.
Check swing called strike. That's strike two. Rodriguez, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Venezuela. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Got him. Now 2 away.
That's third. The designated hitter, Elly de la Cruz.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Elly de la Cruz. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Popped up. Marte. And that'll do it. And now Arizona. Back here at Chase Field. On the hill for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. Singing, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Close but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Steer moving back for this one. 1 away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Pavin Smith.
That's out.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Scoreless after one. Back here in the desert, Eugenio Suarez. Up now, he's among the league leaders in homers, and each one feels like it's launched into orbit.
Pitchers try to avoid him, but when they don't, boom. His impact shows up as consistently as anyone in the league.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman Sal Stewart.
That one found hard the other way. Second inning here, no score. This is smacked left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now a relay to second. Save!
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. Two runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across one run. Still one out there to pick up.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Done with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. Bunting for a hit. Marte. Save!
No,
and
he's
they
in
add
there.
to their lead as the run scores from third.
Batting eighth, shortstop Matt McClain.
One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Matt McClain. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible? Strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. Series sizing it up. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the air, right field. Carroll gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Garrett
So
Hampson.
back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 1. Short the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Man at second, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 3 and the Diamondbacks. Back here at Chase Field, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ildemaro Vargas.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes. 1 out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Slings to first in time.
Batting 6, catcher Gabriel
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's the strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No.
Moreno went deep in his most recent game. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That ends the frame. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Up the middle, makes the sliding stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 2-2. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for
And here's a look at
Cincinnati,
how
third
he's using his
baseman,
pitches in this
Eugenio
one.
Suarez.
2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Oh, 1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And takes low for ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the left fielder, number 15.
Left fielder, Ryan Walshman.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now it's Jose Siri. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The sliding play at short. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Corbin.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boog, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Blake Dunn. Popped up. And a foul ball. Bunting for a hit, first base side. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Dunn on at first, nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. And that's when the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now Dane Myers flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Comes up empty. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 4-0.
For Cincinnati, second baseman Garrett Hampson.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. And it's through for a hit. Myers around third. In comes the run from second.
Well done. Drives in the run. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Tanner Banks.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball, that hit him.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Elly de la Cruz.
Foul ball there.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 on, 1 out. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add on.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Opposite field home run, and it's a warm night for sure. Ball's not being slowed as it gets up in the air to the outfield, so that had no problem getting out of here. Really nice show of power going the other way.
Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Gets under it and pops it up. Vargas drifts towards it. And that is that. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And it's fouled away. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The underhand flip, it's there, and that's a great play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
This one in the air, center field. Done. Under this one. 2 away. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Out to center. Done. Under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing. Back here in the desert, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Didn't go. The 1-0. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Takes it in for the out. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And he lays down a bunt. Marte flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak.
Runner on the move.
That's a strike.
Pitch in for a strike. And it's safe.
He beat it.
It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second.
Ball.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Banks out of the game. Paul Sewald comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw. He's in there.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So digging in, Garrett Hampson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put at third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The 0-2. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And first offering is fouled off. The Reds up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Slinging it to first in time. Here's the left fielder. Doubled his first time. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. That is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Reds baseball on the show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Spencer Steer, the next to hit.
Left fielder, Spencer Steer.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him. 1 gone here.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Elly de la Cruz.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. The Reds up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late with the swing there. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Out towards right center field. Carroll settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Number 11 getting ready to hit.
Down, ball.
Towards first, and foul ball. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Slice to right, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Jose Siri.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Now he's challenging the called strike. Here's a 1-2. Right side. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Oi.
Yo, 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Diamondback, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
No,
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
At the plate, Pavin Smith.
Yeah.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. On the ground, right side. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 9 and the Diamondbacks 1. You're watching Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And here's the first baseman, Sal Stewart. He's got some power, no doubt.
High.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Ball 1.
The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Taylor Clark getting ready to go.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And a swing and a miss there. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Vaughn, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. Got him swinging for the K, and he strikes out. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
For the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. And
No,
ball
that's a
1.
ball.
This one in the air, center field. Done. Settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. To the right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Runner at second, 2 down. Near the bottom of the 7th. To third, Suarez. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Jose Siri stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's down.
Ground ball left side. Slings to first. That ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Clark.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
On the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Back to the top of the order. Garrett Hampson will hit next. Trying to bunt his way on. Marte, the flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Spencer Steer.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for Cincinnati. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now the Reds manager is new pitcher for the Reds, Caleb Ferguson. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. Safe. He beats it.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one missed. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Marte around third. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores.
That's a ball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third, but it kicks foul. Arenado started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. That'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Puck.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Elly de la Cruz.
Ball.
That one well upstairs. Ball 3. That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the
Up
mound
next for
because they're
Cincinnati,
running out of
third
arms in
baseman,
that bullpen.
Eugenio Suarez.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Stewart swings through it for strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-1 cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds lead 1, but they still lead it 9-2. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that one hammered. And foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Out to short. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Ryan Walshman.
On the ground right side, Hampson throws to first in time. So they're down to their final out. Number 11 digs in now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These players have worked hard all year long, and they're seeing the fruits of their labor. It's not over yet, though.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.